What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? I'm so sorry I had y'all waiting. I thought I was talking to you all. And usually I tell y'all, hey, let me know if you can hear me. I didn't see anybody saying they could hear me. I was like, all right, well, I'll keep talking. So let me know for real if y'all can hear me now. Because I was just ranting. Oh, I have to plug my battery up. Silly Billy Gumdrop, Shannon. Hold on, y'all. I'm just sitting here and you know I've been using Photoshop and I'm streaming. I guess I was just a little excited and I'm tripping. So there we go. Can y'all hear me? Loud and clear. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, since y'all can hear me now, it's been some crazy, crazy stuff going on. But crazy is not always bad. Most of the time, crazy for me is good. I make crazy good. Let's put it that way. We're gonna make the most out of any situation. So I'm checking y'all's comments now. All right, good, good. Just making sure that you all can hear me. There we go. There we go. So I'm working on this. The reason why I'm doing class a little bit earlier is because we are attending the expo, the graphics expo on Saturday, this Saturday in Irving, Texas. So we're going to have fun out there. We're going to meet up. I would love, I'm not requiring it, but I would love for everyone to wear some form of your Innate Lab, Innate Academy designs, because that's going to help me as well, and it's going to help us stand out together. But of course, incorporate your logo. So we're going to have a competition, and I have a major surprise for the person. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I have a major surprise for the person that wins the competition. So we are going to compete. It's going to kind of be like our own little fashion show. And I'm not included, so y'all know I'm extra extra, so I'm not including myself. But for those of you who are attending the expo, and especially for those who are, you have to be attending the expo and going to the workshop. And when I tell you I have a major surprise for you, y'all probably won't really believe it. All right, so for the person that wins the fashion show, we're all gonna vote, and you have to be wearing something that came from an Innate Lab, Innate Academy template, and it has to have your logo on it, because my whole point of us going out here to this expo and branding ourselves and putting ourselves in front of people is so that people know who we are and what organization we stand for. So although I would love for you all to be just all rocking Innate Lab, Innate Academy, I don't want that. I want for you to get used to stepping out in your brands. For some of you, this will be the first time you've ever made something with your brand on it, okay? So I'll have a virtual version of this competition too. So anyone who wants to virtually participate who's not going to the expo, as long as you show up, we're going to have a live event. So as long as you show up to the live and you show yourself wearing what you're, what you would be wearing if you went to the expo, then we will have a virtual prize. Okay. So the virtual prize, of course, is not going to be the same prize as the people who are physically coming to the event, but y'all, it's going to be so cool. I'm ready to keep this kind of thing going. Yes, so now finding her way. This is a lot of people's favorites, and I didn't even know it. But now this is a super smart template. We're just gonna go ahead and call it a genius template. Y'all coined it, so I'm gonna go with it, okay? All right, so oh, for those of you all who do plan on attending the workshop on Sunday, please make sure that that you actually purchase your tickets on the Innate Lab website. And if y'all remind me, then I'll show you where that is on the website, okay? But we're gonna get into this really quick, and Yeah, buddy, bro. I hope you do virtually get involved. We're gonna start doing more stuff like that. I need y'all to get in it. And sometimes we feel like because we're not physically present, we can't participate. But absolutely not. I think we're gonna have fun making this whole experience be extremely virtual. Oh, awesome. I understand. I understand. Now the expo is there a couple of days prior, and then we're staying on Sunday. So we're going to be doing there's no expo on Sunday, so we are going to do our own hands-on workshop on Sunday. Okay? And the hotel that we're staying in is walking distance to the convention center. And Tina, even if you don't have a logo right now, if you don't have a logo right now, all you have to do is, I'm going to show you, when I show you my logo, it's literally one of the templates. You can just type in your name, okay? So I'll show you that. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so we got a lot going on here. So again, I explained this on the live that wasn't actually live. I do want you all to share this one, okay? So share, share, share. And this one is a YouTube video because StreamYard I don't think would be able to handle what I'm going to do today. So let me tell you what to do. Just go to my personal Facebook page, Shanon Wooden, and make sure that you share the live. It's not going to show the live video like it does when we do StreamYard because then I'm on live on Facebook. But you can actually share the video that says what we're doing today, okay? And if you have, make sure. So those of you all, let me just, I guess, take a second and just talk to you. I'm like ready to jump into templates. Let me just take a quick second to talk to y'all. If you have an affiliate link, a perfect opportunity when you're sharing the video, put your affiliate link at the top and say, hey, you know, check out this live right now. We're getting into it. Here's the link if you want to purchase. So you will actually, like, I'm working with y'all here. I'm working with y'all on ways that we can grow the academy, because it's not just numbers monetarily. It's the numbers that really truly matter to me are the number of people who are actually jumping into Photoshop that never thought they would, who are actually taking this leap of faith, investing in this and doing something positive. So that's why I upped the commission to 50%. So if y'all don't know this, if you have an affiliate link, the commission is 50%. So this is our business. It's half yours, half mine. So anytime you refer someone and they use your affiliate link, it will track their purchases. And guess what, y'all? It's not just for a one-time purchase. It is in perpetuity. That means for life. Anytime that person renews their membership and makes a purchase, then you will receive credit for half of that. And that credit is dollars, like real cash. I don't just say, oh, you get Academy credit. I'm paying y'all real deal dollars, okay? Payouts are every week. Last week, the highest payout was $934 in 1 week from somebody just referring templates. So if you want your membership to be free, then just refer to 2 people. If you want a free template, like you want 170, and you're like, man, I got to figure out a way to get this template by tomorrow. I need y'all to make me a TikTok like that. Got to figure out a way to get this template by tomorrow, huh? If y'all don't get the TikTok reference, just understand it's, you know, it's a TikTok thing, okay? So sorry, I wasn't expecting to laugh at myself just now. But if you want your 170 by tomorrow for free, then you would just refer it to 2 people and say, hey, this is, I referred it to 2 people. They checked out. I will actually go ahead and process it if it's something I know that you absolutely need, so that you have the cash in order to get what you need. Like, we're going to work together on this thing until it's a well-oiled machine, okay? And then when it's pumping like that, y'all ain't going to be able to contact me, and it's going to be, hey, payday Friday, that's it, okay? But for right now, I'm trying to get everybody pumped. I'm trying to get everybody working because, y'all, this is the season. This is the season where you're going to start seeing your efforts flower, okay? And if you haven't already seen it, then just trust and believe that it's on the way if you're putting in the work. And you have to be consistent and persistent. Even when it doesn't seem like it's working, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep going, okay? So yeah, I want y'all to, when you share this, tell me what groups you're sharing it to, okay? And I will shout out your groups, okay? So I'm, like I said, I'm really in this to help promote you all as well, to do whatever it takes to get you unafraid of Photoshop and get you really excited about the things that you can produce with these simple steps and these simpler tools. Like, we're building simpler and simpler tools so that you can hit the ground running. And you know, our motto is no creative left behind. So if you're attending the live classes, we don't let you hang. That's why we don't want anybody just saying, oh, you know, I'll just sit and watch today. That's what YouTube is for. When you attend a live class, we want you to get hands-on. We want to see the mess ups because we want to show you in real time how we can correct those things and why we are as good as we are at what we do, which is live coaching, okay? The 13 by 19 it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I updated it. I just updated the split template. If y'all remind me, I'll show y'all the split template today. Okay? I will show y'all the split template because we updated it and somebody's been challenging me to do a bigger blanket. I think that's Mary. Is Mary here? Miss Sexy MS? I don't know. I didn't see you on live yet. You know what? Let me stop being rude. I didn't even say hello. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got right into it. Hey, Tina. Hey, Libra. This is Coach Libra. If you don't know, now you know. So Coach Libra is A1 Day 1. Libra's been with us for a very long time and has decided that the challenge has been accepted to be a coach. So very, very knowledgeable about the templates and Photoshop in general and sublimation in general. So y'all check out Coach Libra in the coaches gang now. So I'm excited to have you, love. Thank you. Coach Deshanta's here. Coach Erica's here. And y'all, Coach E just had an excellent class, Perfect Combination Academy. Coach E actually has her own academy. And there you can find how to take your sublimation designs to the next level, which we call that perfect combination. So you're taking just like this template right here, maybe you want to bling out the last name green, or maybe you want to bling out her first name or first and last name. Coach E shows you how to do that in Photoshop so that when you extract those pieces of the image, it is the exact fit for when you bring it into the Silhouette Studio Business Edition, okay? So y'all check out Perfect Combination. Their class is going on over there as well. Coach Chrissy's here. Now, Coach Chrissy is one of the reasons why we're coming up with a mock-up Automizer. And the reason why is because y'all have been hitting Coach Chrissy up. Y'all have been keeping her so busy that she said, look, Shannon, we're going to have to do a class, because the individuals are so overwhelming, so many of them, that I want to help them all, but I can't help them all individually because I have limited time. So Coach Chrissy is going to teach live classes. We'll tell you when the first one is going to be, and maybe next weekend, but I have to check on that. And what we're going to do with that one is, in the live class, you'll go ahead and create your design and you'll figure out how to mock it up to different items. Now, it will be a sample class. The Automizer itself is going to be like a mega package purchase. But Coach Chrissy is going to show you the principles of how to walk through it. And then y'all are going to make one of the products. So it might be a chip bag. It might be a Hershey bar wrapper. Whatever that craftable content is, you all are going to create it in addition to designing the shirt and all of the other things that go with it, okay? So Coach Chrissy is definitely excited about teaching that content, especially in a group setting. Let's see here. Michelle, hey love. Lucretia, finding her way. Hey. Keisha, LaQuisha. Okay, y'all are saying y'all can hear me. I'm going through the comments now. And I do understand that there is a lag whenever I record like this on YouTube. So please forgive me. And then sometimes if this stuff is scrolling, I may overlook you, but I promise you there's no hard feelings. All right, so I think am I caught up on comments? Let's see here. Keisha says she's not lying. My sales are up, and I wish I was on Podio so I can pin that to the screen. I love that. Whenever you all can tell me what it is that you're struggling with, I promise my whole intention is to be a problem solver for your small business so that it can be an enterprise and eventually a legacy. So those are our steps. So right now, yeah, we small business. You know, we're not crafting anymore. We're not even crafting anymore. We're small business, okay? So we are entrepreneurs. I want you to go from entrepreneur to enterprise to legacy. Okay, so that's our path. That's what we're all, you know, working hard towards. So anytime I could be any little piece of that, I promise you that makes me super proud. Yep, and repetition is key. If you just have the same template and you just use the same template over and over again until you really get it, until you get the customers, until you understand like what you're really working with, then even that can really get your skills up. Okay. Let's see. Should you use the first one? Message us on the Innate Academy for that, or you might have to email us because I might need you to screenshot which one you're talking about because it may be a mistake that one is even up there. All right, original and unique. If you're interested in becoming a coach, then go to the Innate Lab contact us page and send us a message that you're interested in coaching. And we have a questionnaire that we sent out. We also ask you for 5 examples, different templates that you've worked with that you have accomplished. And typically we want to see you in the classes. And when you become a coach too, you'll be in the classes. So we can see, you know, can you answer questions? If I, you know, throw something at you, can you catch it? And most of the time y'all can. And I promise y'all, I'm not hard at all. I make sure that everybody feels comfortable, even when it's something that's uncomfortable, okay? What's up, Coach G? Yes, so Coach G, I'm glad you're here right now. Coach G is going to teach a class on the memorial items, especially the grave blankets. So I really like all of this stuff is coming from you all telling me what you need, and my goal is to make the tools that make it easier and the resources that you need, the people resources. My goal is to really develop that in the coaches because I know that I'm not nearly as available as you all need me as we grow and everything. So having the genius hasn't quite figured out how to clone herself yet, but until then, I have some wonderful, wonderful coaches who know this stuff inside and out. Okay, so I definitely want y'all to get up with a coach if you need some one-on-one help. Now they absolutely answer individual questions and they look for posts where you need some quick help, but they are available for one-on-ones and they have their own hourly rates that they charge depending on what it is that you actually need them to sit down and help you with. Okay. And I mean, you're paying for one-on-one time with Photoshop, but you're also having a mentor, somebody that can help you understand, oh, well, I've been doing this for some time and this is what works, this is what doesn't work. So you have to understand a lot of times in business when we're growing, that's a great investment, investing in a mentor. Either I know there have been people that I've learned under where I've just worked for free just to learn information, or I've paid for that information. So either way it goes, it's a wonderful thing to be able to have a mentor, okay? Chrissy says like 1,000. Yes, Coach Chrissy. Let's see. Any more questions before I move on? I love that y'all are interacting. I love it. Oh, Coach Tanya's here, the girly tomboys, girly tomboy chicks designs. That's Coach Tanya. Let's see if I can find any other coaches in here. Coach Van Teresa's in here in Texas. I get to see you this weekend, Coach Van Teresa. Whoop, whoop. And Coach Chrissy. Whoop, whoop. So if y'all are coming to the expo and to the workshop on Sunday, you'll get to meet Coach Chrissy and Coach Van Teresa. And also is Coach Sharon. Are you, yeah, you're going to be there, of course. So y'all will get to meet Coach Sharon too. Coach E getting on y'all. She said we have 46 people watching and only 26 likes. Y'all know how we do. Show some love. Show some love. And if you did share, if you share it to your group, y'all go ahead and let me know what group you shared to so I can shout your group out, okay? All right, and make sure y'all are sharing your affiliate links. If you're going, here's the deal. If you're going to share this information, it doesn't have to be for free. Share your affiliate link, and if just one person clicks on it, then that's 50% of a sale that you made for the day. So I'm not telling you to share for free. I'm saying share for profit. You hear me? We're profit sharing here. So make sure that when you share, you also include your affiliate link. All right, my loves. So let's go on and do this thing. All right, let me see who dropped photos first. Because I do want to see who gave me a photo. And I'm starting to put this on my personal page. Like I said, I don't really like to be out there personal like that. But because, let me go to my, because, you know, everybody may not be in the group yet or maybe pending. I like to make things fair and just, I have my profile public. So here you go. All right. Let me go on my little page. Where is my, there it is. And hopefully there's not going to be any major lagging here. I'm just going to see if y'all posted any photos so I can grab those photos. Oh, I love this one. I have some good ones here. Oh. Y'all know those realtors, or well, when the realtors that make you write a letter whenever you're going to put a bid in on a house. It really does matter. I'm gonna tell you that from experience. But Kiana, I like the explanation and the story that goes with your photo. It's not the best quality, but because I know this means something and you explained that, and you said, I'm going to pull it up on the screen because I got a little goosebumps right now. You said, because I'm missing my friend a little extra today. Oh, so bad. Even if I don't win, I wanted to show y'all an angel. R.I.P. to my friend. Rest in peace. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, not all the time y'all just going to be able to tug on my heartstrings, okay? That stuff is exhausting for me because I am an empath. But this right here, Kiana, you got it, baby. I hope you're here right now live with me. If you are, say something in the comments, please. Because I'm going to choose your image and I'm going to need your help, okay? All right, Libra. Coach Libra says, shared in my group, Libra's on Sublimation, Crafting, Glowforge, and more. So y'all go check out Coach Libra's group. Libra's on Sublimation, Crafting, Glowforge, and more. Okay, Coach Tanya shared to the Sublimation Studio of Atlanta. The Sublimation Studio of Atlanta. So shout out to that group. Anyone else share to their group so I can shout your group out while I'm looking at the comments? Because y'all know once I get going, I might not look up till I'm done. All right. So I'm just downloading that photo. Y'all please bear with me as this internet is indeed a little laggy, I can tell. Is Coach Q in the house? I didn't see Q. If so, hey, hey, hey. Original, you said sharing to individuals that are hungry, not hungry, but hungry. That's what I'm talking about. So original and unique. Thank you, love. I appreciate the shares. What's up, Chandra? All right. So let me go ahead and go through this demonstration. I think the photo is downloaded. Hey, Destiny. Now, y'all, Destiny has been one of the ones that Coach Chrissy has been helping out. And Destiny is out here like blazing her trail. I have watched within this past week or so that you've been working with Coach Chrissy. You have been doing your thing. And you were doing your thing before, but now it's like you on a mission. Do you need access to the files? Hey, Coach Q. And Coach Q has the So Pro Academy. So I keep picking, hold on, let me take my sip. I keep picking up my water and then putting it down. Like, that's gonna make me not be thirsty. So Pro Academy, y'all, is a Facebook group and also a website where it's its own academy as well. Coach Q does work with us on some projects, but Coach Q is teaching you all how to sublimate and do the cut and sew with it. So a lot of times she's helping you learn how to use these templates, these very same templates, in order to do some amazing cut and sew projects, from pillows to t-shirts, sweatshirts, leggings, you name it, luggage covers. All of that stuff is being exemplified over there, and it's mind-blowing. Once you get into sublimation and you sublimate some t-shirts, you sublimate some substrates, then you get into manufacturing your own apparel from scratch. That's it. I don't think you need to learn anything else. So definitely check out So Pro Academy, okay? All right. No access to the files. You won't have access to these specific files until Wednesday's class, if you attend class on Wednesday. I'm just going over the demonstration. Okay. Now, if you are supposed to have access to something and you don't, make sure that you message the message board on Innate Academy, because when you message the message board on Innate Academy, it will automatically have if you're logged into your account, it'll already have your account logged in. So we don't have to look you up. We don't have to ask you what your email is. We can just strictly look at your account and see if something is missing there, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get into this, and let me see. Kiana Bryant, if you're here, love, let me know, please. If not, I'm going to design this and I'll leave it, pretty generic. Like, I'll put first name, last name, so that you can change it out later. And then, of course, because I choose your photo, you will get the template for free, okay? All right. So I have to shut down Facebook now. I hope I have everything that I need from here. Anything else y'all will have to put in the chat of the YouTube video, because I won't be able to see Facebook anymore because it slows down the internet. Okay, so bye Facebook, bye. All right. And then also, y'all, make sure that you remind me to have a conversation. I did take some notes on what type of items you want to see on that automatically designs the design, and also the mock-up for the Automizer. So if there's anything that I'm missing, because I'll show y'all that in a little bit, make sure that y'all remind me, because I have a list. Y'all been giving me input and I've been putting it on my list, okay? And like I tell my proteges, if it ain't on the list, it don't exist. So I'm putting it on the list so that it does exist, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and get started with this. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Remove BG so we can remove the background from the photo. And yes, you can remove things in Photoshop, but this is from somebody that's done Photoshop for a very long time. Remove BG is kind of it. I have an affiliate link. I don't even think it works, and I still promote them. So that's how much I actually do feel like it works. Okay, so I'm going to drag and drop my photo from the folder right onto the screen at Remove BG, and it has beautifully cut out that background. It's not a high resolution photo, but I'm going to download the HD version so I can get the best So hopefully it's giving me the best that it got. All right, I'm not gonna be singing to y'all all day today, although I am in a good mood. Oh, let's see. We'll download this one. It will be the PNG version. And as that is downloading, I'm gonna come on back to my Photoshop here. I'm gonna find my photo first and foremost. Let's right click. I got a little delay here, so I'm clicking too fast. And you'll see there's photo 1. Now for this one, normally what I do is I just have a smart object that we go into. Sometimes a smart object is not the smartest thing to work with. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to just pull the image in. Because you might have somebody that, you know, you have a full length picture from head to toe. You might have someone, this one was very, very short, just the face. So depending on what type of image you have there, it's not going to be appropriate to replace the smart object. So that's why I didn't even make it a smart object, so y'all wouldn't be confused. Let's go ahead and bring in the new photo here. So PNG, I'm dragging it straight from my folder right onto the artboard here. And if the drag and drop feature does not work for you, you can always do File, Place, Embedded. Just taking a little second there. There it goes. I'm going to go ahead and resize it. And the idea here is I wanted to resize about the size of the wings, but I can always change the wings as well. So in this photo, we have more of a full length, like head to toe type of image. So the wings may not be the appropriate size for that. And I'll show you how to change that in just a moment. Okay, let me go ahead and lock in the transformation for the photo because it's moving real slow. All right. And I'm just going to move it up a little bit because I don't want to cut anything important off. And I think this is an excellent photo to use for this this backdrop too, because this would not even have to just be a memorial design if you took the wings off. If you think of prom, or maybe you're doing an anniversary shirt or something, it still has that look that you could use for so many different other purposes. So bringing it down just a little bit in size, locking that transformation. All right, and here we have a halo, and I'm going to grab the halo, and it has a layer mask on it, so I'm going to delete that layer mask so that it's a whole halo, and then we're going to mask off the part of the halo that we don't want to show. Now in this case, let me bring her photo down just a little bit more so that we can see the halo. I have a little delay here, y'all, so I apologize for the delay, but we're gonna get it in regardless. All right. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the photo behind it. And then this way what you'll see is you'll see front wings and back wings. Now these work in tandem. They are actually linked, and this was my brother's design idea here, to put the wings in the front and the back, so the wings in the front can kind of wrap around and envelop a person. So if you don't like the front wings, you can turn them off and they're always back wings. You know, they'll be back wings regardless. But if you like how they kind of come in front of the person as well, then you have that option. So they are linked. See that little link there? That lets you know that if you move one, the other will move right along with it. So I'm resizing the wings right now. And I like the idea of the oversized wings, so I'm not gonna make them tiny. I like how they look like they really do envelop her. I love it already. All right, so when I have it where I want it, I'm going to take the entire photo folder, and now it looks like I'm a little off-centered, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it over to the right just a little bit. And then from here, we'll go ahead and situate our halo as well. Now you can leave the halo floating above the head so you don't have to do anything special, but I'm going to zoom in to show you what we're going to do for the halo. Just to hide certain parts of it, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And I did Control T to transform. And I'm just waiting for my computer to catch up with me now. It says I'm over here using up all these resources. All right, there we go. And I'm trying not to be impatient and clickety click because y'all know I'm good for that. There you go. Work with me, Photoshop. What's up, Octavius? What's good, my love? Octavius is another photographer that has been with us for a good little minute. Yeah. Thank you, Octavius. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So, and Octavius, you're a photographer. I'm shouting you out. What area do you do photography? Let the folks know. Got them all on the wrong screen zooming in. I'm like, Photoshop ain't zooming. All right, so you can see it's not going to be the highest quality, but I think it's still going to turn out really lovely. All right, so we have the halo here. We need to erase the part that is around the top of her head, right? But we're not going to erase it because that's destructive. We're going to do a non-destructive technique. So we're going to add a layer mask. You see that white thing that popped up right next to the halo? That's your layer mask, okay? It's white, so it's revealing everything. White reveals and black conceals. So what I'm going to do to make sure that I cut out just the right part that I need, I'm going to hold down Control and click on this beautiful young lady with the pink dress on, and look what happened. When I clicked on the thumbnail, it created the marching ants around her contour. So then I'm going to grab the paintbrush here. Like I said, white reveals and black conceals. But watch what happens. Because I have this masked off, and I'm supposed to be painting only on the layer mask, don't paint on your image now, I'm not going to mistakenly take off part of the halo that's outside. Do you see that? Now this is why I say you want to make sure you have it in the location that you want it. So now I can zoom out here. We do Control 0. Or we can Control minus a couple times. There we go. And then let's do Control D to deselect to get those marching ants gone. And now you see the halo looks like it's wrapping around her head. So that's a little trick that we use with layer masks. Okay, so you all will do that in class. All right, so that was probably the hardest thing you're going to have to do in class. Okay, so let's go through the easy part. Let's go through all the easy parts. So we're going to select a color theme. So we're going to go up here to our swatches and open that up. So I love this pink, and maybe I'll do pink and like a nice baby blue. So right now we have yellow and this turquoise color. I want to pick the colors from what she's wearing, so I'm going to use the color picker tool, and I'm just going to keep pushing around here till I get the pink that I want, and that's it right there. It's a beautiful pink. Now I'm going to double click on this foreground color here, and I'm going to hit add to swatches. All right, and make sure that add to my current library is not selected. It uses up additional internet resources and takes a lot longer to save that swatch. So now when I hit add to swatch, if I look here, my swatches are right here. And you see that pink popped up right down there? So that's my pink. And let's say I don't have a second color, or maybe I wanted to do the gold. I could click on the gold in the and the halo there, and that could be my second. Gold. Maybe we could do pink and gold. Let's try it. Let's go okay for that gold. Oh, I lied. I was supposed to put add to swatches. So let me double click back here. I did one of y'all's moves where y'all hurry up and click out the window and hit okay before I tell y'all to. Not be in class like, no, go back. No, stop. Making y'all all nervous, but add to swatches. All right, and then I'm just gonna let it name it whatever. Usually I tell y'all to name it something, but unless you are particularly naming swatches, like maybe it's school colors or something, we're going to probably use this color palette one time. Let's see, so now we can hit cancel or okay. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and change out my smart colors now. Let's go ahead and change, which do I want pink? The sky, oh, I want the clouds to be gold at the bottom and the sky to be pink in the background. That way y'all will see the big difference between these two. So let's go ahead and double click on the teal color, and that's our smart color. If y'all ever see people use smart colors, you know, and say like smart templates, genius templates, anything like that, y'all already know where they got it from. So please understand that I see that and I'm actually flattered. I'm very flattered. Oh, you know what? Because we made a swatch, we don't even have to double click here. We can just literally tap on the swatch here and boom, there it is. Let's go ahead and say yes to update the color. Or that's why I said I was gonna put the pink, didn't I? Let's see what it looks like in the gold since it's already processing. Awesome! Octavius is in Tampa. He says, I've just been recognized as a national photographer in Vegas. Destination photographer. Okay, Octavius, we got to get you to some of our destination workshops. I think that will be a dope collaboration too. We have G that's here from G&D Photography as well, and he just started doing shirts, just like as a photographer started doing shirts too. So I think y'all would connect well. This is, you know, it's a small world, but this is like some tremendous stuff that's going on. Smart colors. Oh, Octavius, I made up smart colors. So now that you know about smart colors, you know how they function, and I teach it in some of the classes. I teach y'all how to make your own smart colors. But it was just something I came up with because I want these templates to be very user-friendly, but I want you to understand how you're using Photoshop and what ways make it easier. And y'all know my background is industrial engineering. I have a fashion design background, been doing graphics and design all my life. My dad taught us how to do that kind of stuff at a very young age. So I have all of these different ways that things need to operate for me. It needs to have form and function. So for me to work in Photoshop and I have to repeatedly touch a file, I need it to be efficient, okay? So I saw how you all needed a resource, but I also didn't want it to be hard and complicated and, you know, so inundated. So hence the smart templates, and now we have genius templates and automizers. So we're going to keep this thing going until we're just like mind blown. We just have to think, and Photoshop is going to design for us. Mark my words, that's going to happen. Just so y'all know, that's going to happen. And we're going to make it happen, okay? So I think I'm going to like the pink better in the background. So I'm going to make the background pink. So this smart color, let's turn it pink instead. Yeah, so all of these templates now are 5-minute templates. It actually should take less than 5 minutes, but I'm over here just talking up a storm because I'm excited about what we have going on. All right, letting that update. It's taking a little minute, but we got time. All right, come on. All right, there we go. And I'm getting a warning again that I'm using high CPU usage with the streaming. So you all bear with me, please. All right, let's change the yellow to the gold. So I'm already loving the pink. It's already speaking to me. All right, let's change out that to the gold color. I think this is going to be nice. When we close out, it's going to ask us, oh, that's why I wasn't saving. I wasn't paying attention to my dialog box. So yes, we want to save those changes. Like I said, your girl will stay up for hours on hours. And without the champagne showers and the lobster towers, I just stay up for hours looking for solutions. And so much so that I dream about this stuff, y'all. I dream about solutions. And I don't know if that's God's way of telling me to stay on this path of helping people, because I'm telling you, the stuff that comes to me in dreams and I pop up and am able to really bring them to fruition, like this morning. Hey, it just came. And we've been working on this special treat that I hope to get to show y'all by the end of this layout. Okay, so already I'm loving it. You can play with the blend modes in different places where the smart colors are. Like if you don't like how the gold blends on the clouds here, you can change the blend mode, but I love it just as it is. But we do teach you how to change out your blend modes to get different effects when color is really touching on an object underneath it. All right, and that is an advanced technique. I know I've been telling y'all it's 5-minute templates and it's simple, but y'all are learning advanced techniques. Okay, so I'm going to keep the in love and memory up here, but of course you can change that text out. I'm also going to go ahead and just change the name here because I don't have the name, and I don't think our friend is here right now to tell me the name. I'm just going to go ahead and put like first name and last name. And I have to type slow so that my computer can catch up to me. Well, maybe I typed, okay, there it goes. I'm like, oof. First name, and then for the green, if you just double click on text, if you're not too close to text, then it usually will highlight that text. So I'm gonna come out to the move tool, and then I'll right click and see if I can select the green, but I have to be on the meat of the letters. If I'm not on the meat, like let's say I'm on the outline or the drop shadow, it doesn't count. So you have to be touching the meat of the text. And if it sounds funny, that's because I want you to remember it. So I will say things that sound really silly, but I bet you remember what I'm saying when I say the inside meat, the outside meat, okay? If I say turn off that eyeball, y'all know that's the visibility, the layer visibility. But if I say eyeball, y'all know what to do. Okay, so let's go ahead, double click on this T here. That's another way we can change the text. I'm double clicking on the T. It's just taking a little while to react to me. Okay, and I'm going to put last name. And then last name should be a bit longer, so we should see what happens there. Okay, perfect. And you want to make sure that you're still inside of those dotted lines. That's your text and photo save area. If you go outside of that space, it's likely that you're not going to be happy if it cuts off somebody's face or a letter that makes the text legible. Okay, like if you cut something off and then you can't read it because you cut it off because you were trying to make things oh so super size large, which is how I used to design everything until I started having to remake shirts because stuff was getting cut off. So then I was like, let me be a little more modest, bring things down. And yeah, it's going to look great on a small and a 3X. And I don't have to redesign it for a 3X. I don't know how many of y'all feel like y'all have to redesign stuff for a 3X. But when they get uniform shirts done, do they get a different design for the 3Xs? No, the uniform shirts say that all the graphics have to be the same size. So although, you know, you may have a bigger shirt, just let your bleed area kind of do the work for you. If you're doing all overs, don't design for every single size. It's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it. All right, so the way these templates are set up is so you design one and done, like E likes to say, one and done. So you design for the small, and then it also works for up to the 3X, okay? Octavia, I found you on YouTube and watched your designs for shirts. Paid for a template and it changed my life doing designs. Thank you, Octavius. I appreciate that. And I think I remember when you first came on and started doing the templates. You started crushing it immediately, and you have great photos. So you are definitely putting yourself in the right place to be doing all overs, to be doing on demand printing, and even if it's not on demand, just being able to offer that custom printing service to go with your photography business. Amen to that. Like I know that that is a perfect combination. And Tina says, yes, you've been a blessing to all of us. I hope so, Tina. That's what I pray for. I pray to be a blessing, and then it's a blessing to be a blessing. All right, so this one and done trick is pretty much done. I don't think I even have to change. I'll leave the dates on there just so that you all remember to put dates there if you're going to. Some people don't like to put it. You can absolutely turn any of these layers off that you don't need. But let's get to the juicy part, okay? So this is, y'all, I'm still talking because this is done. This is literally done. It took less than 5 minutes with me going on my little talking rants in between. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to start closing up some of the folders. And the reason why is I want you to be able to see exactly what I'm exporting. So like I said, I went through a lot of trial and error, a lot of late nights, really trying to figure out the best way to make this work for you all. And I think this way is going to work extremely well, especially for those of you who may have issues with some of the really large files on Photoshop. This should be a lot less taxing than some of those big mega files, okay? So let's go ahead and start our exporting process. Now I'm going to come up here all the way to the top, and I have never told y'all to export the swatches before, but we're going to export the swatches because just in case you need a little color reference while you're doing your organization, you may want these swatches. So let's go up here. We're going to do quick export as PNG. This is only going to work if you have the latest version of Photoshop. So you have to upgrade your Photoshop, okay? Otherwise, it's going to come in all funky kind of sizes. All right, so you see these are all of my assets for 170 for the green design. I'm going to go to my PNG export folder, and it might be called something else by the time y'all get the Automizer. I'm still playing with things. I'm going to right click, do a new folder, and this one is going to be my 170 dash. I'm going to call this pink. So these are going to be my pink files. Now the reason why I want to keep these separate, if anything ever happens and I need to basically go back to another design, this is going to preserve those qualities, okay? It's going to preserve the colors, text, all that stuff. So I'm going to place it in my 170 pink folder, and this is going to be named Swatches. Cool. I'm just going to hit save. Okay. Next, I'm going to go to my art folder. So this whole art folder here, right click, quick export as PNG. Now the artboard is going to have everything. This is basically what I would print out as a t-shirt, but it's going to look like a big wallpaper. It's not going to have the guidelines there. So we'll call that art. And you don't even have to turn these swatches and the guidelines off when you export, because it's only going to export what's inside of that folder. So anything outside of that folder or on top of that folder will not export. But I will turn them off just so that you can kind of see what's going on right now. So that was the art. So art is going to encompass everything within this folder. Then I want just my foreground by itself. You can't imagine what you can get away with just by using the foreground and background only. Okay, so we're going to get a lot of components, but I want you to focus on the foreground, background, and the entire art. Okay, so let's go ahead and quick export the foreground as a PNG. And I'm going to show you how you can get away with just the foreground and the background for most things that you're doing. You do not have to do all of this other stuff for every single project. Okay, so I'm going to get the foreground, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab the background. And I'll go ahead and quick export that as a PNG. Those are my important elements. And then I'm going to go in and get my individual elements. Okay. So when I get my individual elements, I'm going to start with the text number 5 up here, and I'm just going to work my way down. So that's text 5. I'll right click, quick export as PNG. And there's some stuff in that folder if we needed to switch it around and change anything. But once it looks like we want it to look, we're good. We can go ahead and export our individual components. So that's text 5. I don't need to export, in this case, I don't need to export the dove left and dove right. That's why they're not in a folder. I've already exported them for you. Okay. And then when it export, quick export as PNG for text 1. And we'll do that for the rest of them. I'm just going to say it out loud just so that repetition, you know, rings in your brain. Finding Her Way says, you saved me with that one. My first grad order took me out resizing for each shirt size. Amen. I'm trying to tell you, even sometimes using up that little extra ink. Now, I do have one that I'll start doing for the large format folks that will automatically clip everything down to the right size. But when I tell you, we just have those prints ready, 36 by 44, and just let it roll. If it's a little bleed room, hey, it just is what it is, because we're in this for production. But it definitely can save a little bit of paper and ink resizing each size. But time-wise, I don't know. I don't know about that. I definitely don't speak that language. I definitely do not resize the shirts. Now, what I will do is I will resize the design for like a youth shirt, and I still do it as a set of youth shirts. I just do one resize for youth, one resize for toddler, and one resize for infant. But outside of that, that's it. That's the only time I resize. And all I do for that, I just take the foreground and the background, and I put the background on first, take the foreground, put it on top of it, and I just resize the foreground and leave the background alone. And I'm telling you, once you start learning how to design more efficiently, design doesn't become the most daunting part of the project anymore. Like right now, you probably sit on the project, you're like, oh, I don't know what to design. I don't even want to design. I just want to print this stuff and go. I just want to make my little money and go. And some of y'all ain't making little money. Some of y'all making big money. And congratulations on that. Even to the people that's making little money, congratulations on that, because that's just the first step to the big money. All right, so I'm still doing my quick export. And we're on text 4 now. And what we'll be able to shut this file down once we grab all of these individual components. It's just taking a little while right now. All right. And I think I had, did I have it? Oh, we already got text 5. So I have all of my text elements. And let me go ahead. I'll grab the photo too, because the photo is going to be separate just in case we need to layer it that way. Okay, so I have all of my components now, have the background. The final thing I'm going to do is turn on this layer mask for the background. Okay, and this can be my 13 by 19 image. So I'm going to go back up to art, and I'm going to right click, quick export as PNG. And I'm going to say this is art dash, and you have to name it the exact thing that I'm telling you to name it. So those of you who like to not follow my directions in class and name stuff whatever y'all want, you have to do exactly like I tell you. And there's a reason why. So dash 13 by 19, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now I can go ahead and right click on this layer mask here and disable it because I want to see my full image here. I'll go ahead and turn back on my guides, so that will be on when you all open it. And the fonts are down here, so you will have to go to these links and download those fonts. If you want it to look like it looks here, if you plan on using alternate fonts, then that's your business. But if you're looking for a font, I'm putting the links to the font here. I'm trying to do this as my going forward. I listen to the problems and I'm doing my best to implement solutions, even if it's my problem, like y'all not being able to find the font. So hey, I'll consider that my problem, and I will make that the first thing that you see when you open up this file. Okay, so it's at the very, very top. If you want to see that, you can just open that up, and you can literally double click on this T and copy and paste the text. Okay, if you copy that text and put it into your Google browser, you're gonna be a-okay. All right. All right, so let me go ahead and save this now. We'll close that up. Let's do a little save dance, because I've been playing over here. I have not been doing my save dance, y'all. All right. While that's saving, I'm going to show you what to do with your files. So we're going to go into our Genius Automizer Smart Template. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but because we've been calling it so many things, y'all have to name stuff as we talk about it. So if you see anybody else with a Genius template with some smart colors, let me know. Actually, let me know, because I would like to know who I'm influencing, because it's actually becoming a challenge now for me to really stay on top of things so that I can keep doing things and, you know, keep watching the copies happen. All right, so we're gonna go into our PNG export, because that's where we were exporting things, right? I think, is it done saving? If it's done saving, let me close out. Here we go. All right, so that is our part of our little Automizer mock-up. Just a little teaser though, because what we're doing in class is it's going to do one thing. You're going to get one thing, just like you did with what Coach Chrissy's going to present. You got one little thing. You got a Hershey bar, a little sweet little Hershey bar, right? But when you purchase the actual Automizer, which that's what we're working on getting out this week, so trust me, I'm working on it diligently, for mine and Coach Chrissy's sake, because if y'all come to Coach Chrissy one more time with how to make the mega mock-ups, y'all gonna wear her out. Okay, I need her to have some energy for this weekend so we can be lit at this convention. Okay, give my Chrissy a break. It's my Chrissy this week. All right, so let me give y'all a little second, make sure things are doing what they need to do. I'm gonna actually close down some of these files. I'm gonna close down some of these files while I'm working, because even YouTube is tripping right now, saying that that we're buffering over here. Yeah, it's even taking a long time for these things to save, y'all. But that's what happens when you're a YouTuber and you're in the line of going live all the time with my older computer too. So I'm stressing it out, but it's hanging in there. I'm giving it props. I'm not gonna talk junk about you, not while you live, so you can embarrass me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close everything down except for, let me know what you all would rather have for class, because you only get one, okay? So let me know which one y'all want. Okay, so far all of these they're smart. Okay, so this is the smart version of the template. So this is our smart template for what we call the mega mock-up, right? But you also are going to have a genius version of the mega mock-up, okay? And that's what we call the Automizer. But I had to figure out something, something to call it, so when y'all look it up, y'all can, what's the difference between the genius and the smart? Aha, you'll answer your own question. The genius is even better than the smart. Okay, so let me know which item y'all are most likely to make. What's up, baby? What? What's going on? Do you have another day? Oh, okay. We'll do that after my live, baby. Okay. Don't get in the camera. Ah. All right. So, yeah, let me know which one of these three you want. Do you want the grave blanket? I have a blanket here, and a lot of times they call it a tapestry or a throw in the funeral business. It's really, really popular to do one of these and give it to the family. And then you also have the insert that goes inside of the casket. So let me know which of those three I should do for the free, because y'all are going to get a free little version. It's going to be one item that you're going to get for free, just like we did with the Hershey bar. You get one treat, okay, for free. So let me know in the comments which one, and then that'll be the one I demonstrate right now. Oh, Libra. Okay, let me know what is the blank you would like to add to the mock-up, because I'm making a list of that too. And if you have something sample-wise that you want to present as a coach, then definitely let us know what that is. I think Coach Helena did a video showing how you can use the templates to make a candle. Now that's not a sublimation substrate, but she used the same design for a candle, y'all. Can you imagine how that candle would really, really sell with this type of mock-up? So that, and then there was a mirror that also could sublimate. That's a great product. So you all may have all kind of substrates that would go really well with this package, and we're going to start building on that package. Okay, so I'm looking at okay, I have insert, the blanket, the grave blanket. Okay, so far, so I have 2 for the casket panel, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the grave blanket, 5 for the grave blanket. Okay, this is good input. So I get to see how many of you all want to see these different substrates. Okay, all right. And if y'all have never done the actual the tapestry blanket, that is, when I tell you almost every funeral home does that, every single funeral, but they have to pay a lot of money. Listen, y'all, listen to what I'm telling you. They have to pay a lot of money to get these rush shipped from these other outsourced companies that are nowhere near them. So if in your local area, you can hit up all of the local funeral homes. And this is all funeral homes. Is not just, it's not just specific funeral homes. Almost all of them offer this type of product. Okay, so you can actually go in there with your Automizer mock-up and have, even if you don't have a physical product, you have it mocked up, ready to go, and you say, hey, I can help you with your on-demand products. Because in this business, in the memorial business, you need to be able to turn these products up like as soon as 24 hours, less than 24 hours in some instances. So if you can have substrates like this blanket that they send off, they will pay somebody $300 to do that blanket with a rush fee. Do y'all know how much this blanket costs? Somebody tell me how much they think this blanket right here costs. Okay, I think we have a tie now for insert in the casket panel. Erica says nothing. Well, y'all already know how Erica feels about free. So it is definitely Erica. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do the insert and the grave blanket. I'm gonna do the insert and the grave blanket for y'all. Okay. All right, that's it. I'm in trouble now because I was only supposed to offer y'all one, because every last one, every edition is supposed to be like an additional $10 if you're a member, and then if you're not a member, it's supposed to be $20. But listen, Libra got it right. Libra, did you do some research on this, or have you done these before? These blankets are $26 blank. $26 blank. So if you can charge $300 to a funeral home so that they can ensure that they get them on time, and that's the other thing, they're ordering this stuff and they usually want to have it before the program, right? They want to have it before the funeral services so that they can present to the family. If they don't have it in hand with everything that's been going on with the bad shipping and COVID and everything, they're not able to make their clients happy. So you are able to give them something. If you keep a few, blanks on hand, $26, poof, is now $300. Huh? And you can charge more for it because you're saying, hey, I'm putting all my orders to the side so that I can produce your order. Now, if you do a package deal with me, you do a package deal with me, I can do these other objects as well. A lot of times I'll do the pillow as well, right? And many different members of the family will want the pillow because they all want something nice just to hold on to. Okay, but you have so many different products you can do. And that's when you come in with your bundle deals, okay? And Coach Chrissy is gonna teach y'all all about the bundle deal, like the marketing that's involved in it. That's really what Coach Chrissy's class is more about. Y'all think it's about, mocking up these things. Nah, let the Automizer do that for y'all. Mocking it up is not the big thing. It's not the big money. It's not the big deal. It looks like a big deal, but it's not the big deal. The big deal is, can you go to these organizations? Can you go to these businesses and do you have something to offer them? Do you have something to make them want to buy more than just that t-shirt from you? And this is what this is opening up to be. So you can have these examples on your website. You don't even have to have a flyer that you walk around with. Get your digital business card and make this part of your digital business card, right? That way, when you see somebody, hey, this is what I do. Make this the banner of your Facebook page. Make this the banner of your website, right? I'm just saying. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm actually gonna show y'all me doing this I wasn't gonna show y'all this. I have to be honest, I have so many people like on my heels copying almost everything that I do that it has made me not want to show a lot of stuff. However, I also realize that my biggest supporters are sometimes the ones who are not trying to necessarily, do the same thing that I'm doing and sell templates and teach this type of stuff or whatnot. So for those people, I do I'm still going to show y'all, okay? Because I had something today. I was literally going to take all of my videos off of YouTube and only have them for members, which I'm still contemplating that. But it's just been a lot. Your girl has been dealing with a lot, okay? A lot of controversy and stuff. And all I want to do is I just want to create, and I want to help others create. And we've actually had some good things happen out of controversy too. So I can't be completely mad at stuff. I want to give a shout out to Ashley. Ashley has been definitely pumping the Innate Lab and Innate Lab templates and actually working in partnership with us off of a situation that was not a pretty situation. So I have to say that I can wholeheartedly give you all me when I know that your intentions are good, right? So I know the majority of you all are here for great intentions, not just good intentions. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm working on here, okay? So this is the mock-up. So you will receive like a set of files, okay? For class, you're only going to receive 2 products because I was only supposed to be 1 product. So I tell you what, because I want you all to pump this blanket. I'm not going to look down for permission, and I know there's a 15-second delay, so I won't even see it when it pops up. Okay, I'm going to give you these 3 things. You're going to get the casket insert, the grave blanket mock-up, and the tapestry. But only if you come to my live class, or you have to come to the live class. Yep, you have to come to the live class. That's it. You just have to come to the live class. So anyone that does not come to the live class is only going to get the grave blanket, because I think that was the most anticipated, most asked for and requested. Yes, the games to be sold and not told. Now, I used to think it was the other way around. So I was like, well, how come I'm broke and everybody that I'm teaching is making money? But hey, I got y'all. I got y'all regardless. Okay, so I'm going to include all three of these for the folks that take the live. So if you're VIP, you already know what to do for class Wednesday. Make sure that you use your coupon code so you can join the class for free. If you're not a VIP member, then you may use your coupon code only on Wednesday classes. If you use the coupon code on the Saturday, Sunday classes, then we have to refund it, okay? Because those are real deal, like hands-on workshops. If you cannot make it to live class, if you cannot make it to live class, then you must screenshot that you shared this video and then provide that screenshot. I'll make one post because I don't want a whole bunch of posts all over the Innate Creatives, okay? Y'all know how I feel about Innate Creatives. I'm very protective about this design space. When we scroll, I want it to look like elegance. I want it to look like the great work that you all are doing. So I will make a post and it will say on there, drop your screenshots if you shared here, okay? So that if the class unlocks for you, most people are only going to have that one file, but you will have all three files, okay? Yeah, you get the pre-recorded class. If you are a current member, it will unlock for you. Usually it unlocks before 7 days, but I tell people 7 days. So yeah. Okay, so Coach Q's joining in now, said, quit giving the house away. Okay, that's the last thing that I'm going to give away on the live, okay. All right, so screenshot that you shared this, and then I'm going to be famous because y'all asked me why I'm not famous because you didn't share my, okay? Just share my, okay. All right, just share it, screenshot that you shared it, and it's still gonna unlock in your courses. So if you want early access to it, you just have to pay. I think VIP members only have to pay $7.50 to unlock it early, and the standard members have to pay less than $10 to unlock it early. So if you want it that bad, then you can unlock it early. It's going to open up on Wednesday night. Okay, so I'm just getting the the juice going and flowing before Wednesday this time. Usually I'm right on Wednesday showing y'all this. Okay, so what I say I was gonna do, let me go ahead. So yeah, y'all will go ahead and get 3. Now the folks that don't, it's okay, you'll get the one, but once you get the one, the other ones will be available for purchase. So you'll be able to actually purchase these as a set, okay? And I'm thinking about doing a lifetime set versus the individual elements. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what you would rather do. Here, I'll show you the mega mock-up here. So all of these would be Genius mock-up elements, and not, because right now most of them are Smart except for the ones in the front. Those are Genius, okay? So if you want the Genius level, then I could do a lifetime access. You pay one fee for that package, and we'll have a memorial package, we'll have a graduation package, etc. Or would y'all prefer to pay like individually? Like if you're a member, it will be individually $10 per item. Okay, and y'all give me a realistic number for a lifetime, because there are other people out there selling like templates that are, hundreds of dollars that don't quite do what this does. So let me know if it was lifetime access, and any substrate that I have, I would put into that folder. Any substrate, that means if we did a candle or whatever else I helped you mock up, it'll be a lifetime access to those mock-ups. Then it will probably be a $200 package, okay? Because that would be at least worth 10 substrates without it. 20 substrates will be guaranteed in there pretty much once you get started. And every time I add to it, I will add to that. So what I can do both. I can make a lifetime access where people that want to go ahead and, hey, everything that you do, I want to be able to mock up every last one of those items. Corey, now you jumping on board too. Corey says we're not gonna have a house. You said weird. I love how you say we, Corey, because you know we're in the house together. We're not gonna have a house to come home to if you keep giving it away. But listen. What we're doing, we're building community here, y'all. So we are literally doing things that nobody else has done before. And part of that is not just the work that we're doing, but it's the fact that so many people are like really being encouraged and really diving into this stuff and showing off your work. So like I said, I want us to be on the forefront. I want us to be willing to share, because if y'all are willing to share my videos and willing to share this content, then I'm willing to share more with you. We're all going to succeed at the end, especially if we have that spirit of abundance and not of lack. Okay, so I'm gonna do both. For those who may not have the budget, let's say your budget right now is looking like a little 3-item-ish, you know, like 3 items I can handle because I'm a member and I can give you $30, but $200 would unlock every version of that we had available. Okay, all right, so we'll do the memorial bundle. Coach Chrissy and I are working on the party bundle as well. So the party bundle will have all of the snacks and the water bottles and all that stuff. So you can kind of choose which bundle you want by the time we're done, and I will have all of those items uploaded to that. Okay. Ooh, y'all getting all caps. Erica says that y'all not even willing to like the dang video. So y'all got to start liking the video, so at least I don't, you know, I'm not giving away the house and still, you know, not getting my likes. Yeah. I love y'all though. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to finish pulling this together because I didn't finish it because I was not going to show y'all this. And I was like, you know what? Y'all can tell the people that are not doing right. Y'all usually tell because y'all come back and give the information to us. And as y'all know, snitches get templates. But because I love y'all, we're gonna go ahead and go through this step real quick. Thank you. Dee Dee says some of these YouTube videos should be Patreon videos at least. I'm new here, but learned so much already. I don't let my brother hear that because he told me that when I first started. All right. So let me show y'all what I mean. And the reason why I wanted to show you from the ground up, because I want you to understand, even if you don't pull all of these elements together, and what I'm going to do right here is group them, call this individual. Even if you only had foreground and background, let me show y'all something. It may not always fill the space exactly like you want it, but you can get through so much just by having your foreground and your background exporting. Okay, so here's my foreground. I'm going to bring it all the way to the top. And I'll close down my individual folder. And I'm going to turn the eyeball off for the individual because the individual has all of the pieces, right? This is my foreground here. Now, you all won't have to do all of this. I'm already going to have this done for you. That's a part of the genius system. The genius is letting me do all the hard work. That'll be your most genius decision ever. Yeah, I'm just going to let Shannon do all that hard work. I'm good. So I'm showing you now. Just bringing it in. That's my foreground and my background. Although it does not fit the best, like I feel like I can take more use of my up and my down space, you know, my vertical space there. If this were all I had to do for a grave blanket to go from 1 to 2, then this would be done already, okay? And you wouldn't even have to do this much. You're just gonna you're gonna do the steps that I tell you to do once we get to the genius level of this thing, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and when you bring your individual elements in, sometimes you will have to move them around, okay? All right, so let's do, you can do this curved text here. And if y'all didn't notice, I had a version of the text that was curved and a version that was straight. So we exported both of those because you never know which one is going to look better or function better. Sometimes you have curved text and it doesn't do too well. And other times you kind of need that curved text to take up more of the vertical space. All right, so I'm showing you how to better lay this out if you were doing the long grave blanket versus the t-shirt. That's why I say not everything that you design is going to be able to have the same orientation. When you do a baby shirt, it like an infant shirt is long versus a t-shirt is more square. Youth shirts might be longer versus more square. So, well, actually youth shirts are more square versus portrait. So you have to decide how you want to lay out your elements. This is one way, but most of the time you would do this from the Photoshop file, right? All right, so I'm just putting all my elements here, and then I'll show you the difference between just doing the foreground and background and kind of having an option to switch it up and elongate your images without stretching them. Y'all, if I see y'all stretch those images, I'm coming after y'all, just like y'all scared of me seeing your y'all scared of me seeing your what is it, the cut off images, the hard line images. Y'all fade them images off now because of me. Now I'm gonna be checking for stretched out stuff because I know y'all want to make those t-shirt designs fit everything, but at the very least, just save your foreground and your background so that you don't have to stretch out the foreground and background, okay? Now I'm going to turn off the foreground layer because it's becoming a little distracting. I can't really see. And I'll bring it back when it's time to show you the foreground versus laying it out appropriately, okay? Like I said, we've been through the design stuff. We learned that design can take 5 minutes or less, okay? I've taught you that design can take 5 minutes or less. Now you need to work on the professional level of design and having different products, marketing those different products. So I'm here to help you out with that. So if you notice, also, oh, you know what I didn't export from the main file? Did I close it down already? I did. I need the foreground clouds. And the reason why I even noticed that is because I have a foreground cloud that's editable. So let's get that going. So all I need are those clouds. And that sometimes that'll happen. You'll forget to export a particular one, and this is going to be that one because it was in the backgrounds layer. I should have had the backgrounds open as well. And you'll see why I want that separate and not just a part of the background for this particular design anyway. We don't need it, but it makes it look better whenever we have something really, really long. All right, so I'm going to go into my background, scroll down, and see I have my foreground cloud folder right here. I forgot about that. So I need to export the foreground clouds into the 170 pink folder. All right, so that should be it. I should be done with that one. And I didn't change anything, so I'm gonna hit no just so we don't have to try to save any changes. Let's go back to our design here. All right, so that just reminded me, because I have foreground clouds here, I knew I forgot it on the other one. So see how these are separate from the actual background, but if I wanted to make these bigger or smaller, I could, and it does not affect the background. Like I can still keep all my nice image from up top here without stretching it out so much that we don't even see the stairs and the moon, okay? All right, so I'm gonna undo that size change because I liked it the size it was. Ah, Nikita, you did a grave blanket with just the foreground and background. See, like when you start thinking differently, how you design becomes smarter. So not only are the templates smart, but you're smart. So this is definitely something I wanted you all to get excited about. All right, so I have those elements. I'm going to turn off. We have the arched version and also the straight version. So I'm going to turn off the straight version and let's keep the arched. And then we have our doves I want to add back. So I'm actually going to bring this down just in case it has, like, you know, rocks and things of that nature that are going to be up there. And I'm actually going to shrink this in some because, y'all, with the grave blankets, normally they're putting gravel around it, and although you may think you have all this space to work with, give yourself plenty of room. Like if the wings kind of come off the edge, that's fine. But the actual name and text, I don't want to lose, okay? So I'm going to show you the difference now. I'm going to close up my individual group. And let me make sure that's centered because that does not look to be centered. So I can take everything here in the individual group and let me go ahead and center all of that. Right here, skewer on the Barbie. So I'm just doing the little skewer there, put it in the center, and then I have to move everything to the center. There it goes. I get my little magenta line down there in the center. All right, so let's check individual versus the foreground background. You see how we utilize more of our vertical space? You don't have to do that. I'm telling you, the simplest thing to do was what? Just go ahead and throw that thing on the grill, throw that foreground on that background, and make it do what it do. But there's also a more advanced way to do it, and I'm gonna bring my doves on top. Boom, chicka boom boom. Bring it to the top here. And if you hold down shift, then you will only, when you're moving something, you'll only be able to move it in that horizontal or vertical plane. See how it's keeping it even with the other one? Now I'll select both of these, bring them down. And I'll bring these behind the first name. There we go. All right, so that would be my grave blanket design. I'm gonna go ahead and save this, okay? And let it finish saving. Once it's done saving, I can close it out. I know I'm tired. I'm just daydreaming. All right, come on, finish saving. I'm scared to click on anything right now because I don't like to play when Photoshop is doing this thing, especially while I'm live, because I don't want to lose y'all. Ruth, you say you don't know what you're doing, but you're excited to learn. Yes, that's how you should be. I don't want y'all being intimidated and scared. This is literally my goal is to make sure that everything we do this year, design in 5 minutes or less. Okay, that's 10 times multiplier. What I'm doing, I want to immediately put to use so I can 10x that. I don't want you to wait till you've been a member for a year to finally start putting work out there, because then it's going to be harder to 10x what you spent, right? So every month, if you get 10x your $30 membership, or it's not $30 anymore, is it? Oh, yeah, it's $50 now. So now you take your $50 membership and you 10x that. You should be able to do $500 a month off of just your membership. You're unlocking 8 templates every month. If you just put those 8, will win. You don't have a choice but to win. All right, y'all, I'm waiting on this stuff to update with this slow internet connection. I apologize. Thank you, Chantal. I appreciate it. Anybody plan on, while we're waiting on this to load, does anyone plan on going to the Texas workshop and expo? And if you've already purchased your ticket, make sure that you respond to your, because you get a confirmation email. You need to reply to it and say, this is the email for my Academy membership. Or even if you're not a member and you just purchased and you're not a part of the Academy membership, but you just purchased a ticket to come to the live hands-on workshop, make sure that you still respond and say what you want your Academy email to be, because we will have to manually enroll you in that class so that you can get all the information. Okay. All right, did y'all just see that? Just updated. So I'm gonna close out here. And say yes. Okay, let's make sure everything's good. I'm kind of scared even. I'll just wait to tell y'all the giveaway for the ones that come to the conference. There is a very, very special giveaway. And I'm just going to say it now, so then I don't have to worry about having the attitude and being mad. We can go ahead and get the attitude and mad with me over with now. Okay, so y'all know how I bring a buddy to the workshops, and the buddy is $489. Plus, you know, tax and shipping and all that good stuff. So the buddy, I will have the buddy, and I will have the set of inserts. Somebody will have the option to purchase it at 50% off. So instead of $500 for a buddy, you're going to get it. It will actually be more than 50% off, because it will be $200. Okay. The inserts, instead of $200, will be $100. Okay. He says, I'm taking it home. Ain't nobody getting it. But listen, that's only going to be an option for the person that wins the contest. So on Saturday, y'all gotta come strutting. You know what I mean? You gotta come in your gear, come in your socks, your t-shirt. I might even have my, I don't know if this expo is gonna let me have my rolly bag, but I'm sure gonna try it. So I'm gonna have my rolly bag. I have my jacket with my prints on it and my logo on it. Like, I'm gonna come with the whole 9, y'all. My laptop bag is all covered in my logo. Whatever we can have to show off, I need y'all to show off and show out. Okay, so the person that gets the most votes, and everybody gonna vote for themselves now that I tell them what the prize is. You might have a logo right here and you be like, yep, I'm voting for me. My logo is right here on my chest. No, you can't just buy it now. You have to participate. I want y'all to come ready with your logos on, with your Innate apparel, like on fleek. Okay, I don't know if they still say that, but it just needs to be on fleek, even if on fleek isn't a thing anymore. Okay. So yes, I'm trying to motivate you, yes, to keep you in the game. Like, I want you to win. I'm helping you win regardless. You're going to win as long as you're wearing your logo, because somebody at that convention, somebody at that expo is going to look at you and be like, ooh, what do you do? How do I create something like that? Can I get your information? And you have your digital business card, which we are going to get that together this week. So those of you all who are going with us to the expo, your digital business card has to be ready as well. That's a part of what y'all are going to do, okay? Yes, Tina says will be designed all the way from the drawers and socks. Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. So when we do that walk, we're gonna walk it out, okay? All right. I love this, y'all. I love it. Okay, let me see here. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to do the genius part of this now, because that wasn't even the genius. The genius part is that these things are going to update automatically. Okay, so genius part is about to happen. Let's go ahead and we exported our stuff. So this is what we're going to do in class, y'all. This class is going to be like a game changer too, because y'all are learning how to work smarter, not harder, how to work in a genius capacity. We're not even working smarter anymore. We're just geniuses. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our 170. We're gonna go to our genius here. All right. So what we did before in our PNG export is this, and this is precisely, make sure you have an updated Photoshop before you come to class, because if you don't have Photoshop updated, sorry for ya, but it's not gonna work, okay? It's not. So have Photoshop updated, and if your computer's a little taxed and won't be able to run this, you will know, okay? You will know. And my background saying, what my background at? I don't know. I probably shouldn't even be looking at the comments, because it's gonna make me nervous while I'm live. All right, so let's go to the pink. Right now we have and notice that I keep everything, all of my assets in that folder, right? So I'm not moving anything out of the folder. I'm only going to copy and paste from the folder. So now I'm going to go to my my 170 pink folder, okay? All right, so let's go to the first file. I'm going to hold down shift and select my last file. If that doesn't work for you, some way, somehow, Macs and PCs have multiple ways of selecting all the files. I'll do Control C to copy those files, or you can right click and copy the files. And now watch this. I'm going to paste them right here on top of these. So let's paste. And if my magic happened right, I shouldn't be seeing any more yellow and blue, okay? So let's give it a little moment. It's going to ask me, do I want to replace the files? I'm going to say yes. I'll give it a moment here, let it continue to update. All right, so now we can come over to, let's see, what was the most popular? What was the least popular? Least popular was the blanket. I'm actually going to give y'all the blanket, because I guarantee you, if you could take $26 and you could turn it into $300, that y'all will love me for that. Matter of fact, I might even get a proposal off of that. Okay, that's how confident I am. If you go to these funeral homes, y'all might not even know about this substrate yet, but go to the funeral homes and ask them how much they pay for those blankets, rush shipped, not the ones that they can wait to, the family gets after. The ones that they get before the service, they have to have them rush shipped. Ask how much they cost. Okay, all right, so let me go ahead. I'm just going to double click here on my mock-up. I promise y'all gonna love me. All right, so then I will double clickety here. I'm being all cocky now, so hopefully Photoshop and my live doesn't shut down. Let me pull that back. Let me check my ego. Because I was really excited about this, y'all. Is there a class on the digital business card? There is not, but I'm going to issue a challenge live this week, and I'm going to show y'all how to do it live, okay? All right. So this is one way, and then I'm going to show you, where's my genius way? Let's go to this one. Open that one up. What version of Photoshop am I using? I'll check that in just a moment. Normally we can go to the help files and see. Then I can double click on this smart object. All right, and then what I'm going to do is click on any of my smart objects. I'm going to right click on the name of the file, and I'm going to do update all modified content. And y'all check and see if Canva has the blankets. It's actually the vapor. It's called a vapor throw. And it's a woven material. So you know those ones, those tapestries that actually have the photo woven into, or the images woven into the fibers. It looks like that, but it's just sublimation. So it has the color on the frayed edges, just like a tapestry. Because you know, to actually weave photos and images into something is a big deal. It's very, very expensive. So this mimics that very expensive process, and it has a colored backing to it. And it's cotton on the back and cotton on the threads that kind of hang out, but then it's white on the sublimatable side. Okay. Uh-oh, I must not have exported my text one. I'm tripping. So let me do that. Let me bring text one. There we go. So now I get to, I guess, clean this up while I'm live with y'all. And it still did not do it right. I think my shortcut functions aren't working, because I'm maxing out everything on my Photoshop in this live stream right now. Okay. So I have to fix this when I'm off of this live stream, because it's not letting me do it right now. But for the most part, you see how it update. You see how it works. So now I can update that and watch how it goes backwards and updates the Genius template. All right, so here is a challenge I'm going to start doing for my coaches. So coaches, once I do the YouTube video, I am going to be asking you questions in the live classes about what steps to do next. And I think even if you don't have the file, because you won't have it early, but you will get to intuitively know what to do because you watched the video. Oh, I forgot to show y'all too that the casket changes colors. I made it to where the casket changes colors. So now that we're like in the pink and gold, I can double click here on, or I don't even have to double click. Duh. Silly Billy Gumdrop. I can change it to one of my smart colors. Remember, I saved it as a swatch over here. So my computer is the RAM is getting stressed out right now. But as you can see, we can change it from the gold to the pink or any color in between. If we want to choose any color, we can select it, okay? So that is a part of the magic mock-up, the genius mock-up. All right, so that's there. And we'll let that update. Some of my functions aren't working right now, but I'm gonna, once I get off of the live, I'll go ahead and fix it. But let's see if I can get this one to change. Come on, buddy. And this tapestry is easy peasy because it is literally the t-shirt design with every, you know how we did the art file? It's literally that file. You didn't have to rearrange anything and it just works as is. So when you find products that work like that, like the journal, you all said that you wanted to do the obituary. Even the obituary can just use this as is. That's it. And you have space at the bottom if you need to put the name of the church or the address to the funeral home or whatever information you need. You just shift that up a little bit and you'll have space at the bottom to do that. So I want you to understand how you can use these t-shirt templates. They're t-shirt templates, but you can use them in so many different applications. Oh no, the Genius template didn't come with the 901 class. That was the split template that some people got with the 901 class. Yes, Chrissy. Yes. The grave blankets are literally vinyl banners. They are no different than any other outdoor vinyl banner that you would get, and you want to make sure that you get the grommets in them so that you can secure them to the ground with stakes. That's what I've been seeing most people doing. But the blanket that I'm showing you right now, this is actually a tapestry that usually you'll see them hang it up on something like at the actual at the services. They'll have it hanging up, and these things are usually like something that like everybody wants to fight over and they want to take it home. So I just said something here. I didn't even realize what I was saying. If this is the most sought after thing after the funeral, right? Everybody wants that one item and there's only one. Uh-oh. Did I not relink this? Oh, it doesn't matter. That one's inside of there. But I'll do it. But we just need that first one to redo. Because that's all that matters. We don't even need the individuals here for the throw blanket. I just put them there just in case y'all want that. Let's update all modified content. And then that's going to take a little while to update. But back to my story. So the most sought after thing that the funeral home offers one person is the blanket, right? Of that tapestry. So if all the other family members want one and you make them locally, who do you think the funeral home or, you know, the customer, especially if you can put your custom name down, if you make an agreement with the funeral home that you can put your custom tag on there, and let's say you give them a 20% discount, think about what you're doing, because that 20% discount could also help you promote your business in a way that you would not be able to promote. So that one person that got the blanket, think about this, the one person that got the blanket, now anybody else that wants that blanket or anybody who sees that blanket or admires that blanket sees your business name. I mean, come on. We got to get smart about our marketing and putting ourselves out there. They're coming to you. I'm telling you. Gee, they will come straight to you instead of the funeral home at that point. That's why you said you might want to make a deal with the funeral home that you can put your logo on there, because that funeral home knows that you're likely to get that business just because your name is on it. So they're going to want some kind of discount. So either come to them with the higher price and then discount it like Publix does. Y'all know what Publix does when they have to buy one, get one, and they have their little sales. All of a sudden, the product costs 1.5 times what it's always cost. And anyways, I won't get on that, but it's all marketing. It's all marketing. So come with a higher price and say, hey, I can offer you 20% discount if you allow me to place my logo and a small area on the product, because the funeral home wants to put their logo on there too. Christina, I don't do one-on-one classes anymore. Stopped doing those quite a time ago, but I do Wednesday classes right now. I'm instructing them live on Wednesdays, and then some of the weekend classes, like we're doing a workshop. I will be at the workshop in Texas, and then I'll be at the workshop in New Jersey on the, I think it's the 24th. What date would that be? So let me see real quick. So Sunday we have a workshop in Irving, Texas, which is the Dallas area. And then the following, or the Sunday after that one, the Sunday after the next will be the 27th. Is that right? Yeah, 27th. I will be in New Jersey in Atlantic City. So if y'all looking for an excuse to take a vacation and learn something, I got you. It is 100% tax deductible. So the travel, the hotel stay, the actual classes, the classes themselves are tax deductible. Y'all talk to Coach Helena if y'all need to know how you can write that off. She'll show you the code and everything. Hey, right here, this is where it says it. That's it. It's your education. I'm telling you, y'all, we got to start taking advantage of this. Y'all looking for vacations to, just to go somewhere and spend some money. I'm saying take a vacation so you can learn how to make some money, and we can have some fun just as we would. You probably have more fun at a workshop than you would at the club or probably anywhere else right about now. All right. Yes, there's an end of April. I'm not sure if it's going to be the 23rd or the last weekend in April. We will be doing a workshop in Jacksonville at the lab. So you'll get a chance to come to the lab. Once a month, I'll have lab workshops, okay? Starting in April. Carmen, see you in Irving. Yes. Yes. Okay, so that's the blanket updated. Let's go ahead and close this out and tell it yes to save. Y'all just been talking. I haven't even really been paying attention to the little Automizer over here. I'm just having fun with y'all in the comments. Yep, we will be doing the one in Jacksonville in April. So if you've already purchased your tickets for that, you know what that is. All right, so... And then I'll fix this one here because this one is not updating right now, and I know why, but it's not allowing me to do it now that I'm on live. It's using up too many resources. So I'm going to fix that. I will fix that later. Once I get off of this live. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and fix it now so that it will be ready. Yes, you can pay now for the workshop in Jacksonville. It's on the Innate Lab website. And Coach Q is considering doing a sewing workshop. So y'all want to go ahead and give her your pleadings now, okay? Say please, 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 because we're doing our workshop on Saturday. And then on Sunday, maybe Coach Q could stay and do a cut and sew. Maybe. It would definitely be a different, we did that before, and it's a different price, like it's a separate purchase, but we can open that up if that becomes available. But we have to check with Coach Q's schedule and see if she's ready to bring that back. Okay. So I look forward to it. I would love to have you all, come visit the lab and see what we're doing and create your own creations in the lab, and you can say that you did it in the lab. All right. Yep, so he just posted the link to the website where you can purchase your tickets for the Irving workshop. Here, I'll pull it up on the screen too. Let me go ahead and I'm going to close this. I'm going to save my file and close it. So you all know how this is the original. I'm not going to call it the old, but the original mega mock-up, which was still very novel. I still haven't really seen anybody do anything like that either. But I just wanted to show you that we can come here and so y'all have access to the mega mock-up now. You just don't have access to the Automizer version, the genius version that automatically updates everything, okay? So if I take these elements here, the same things that we exported today, just a few files we have to update. This is how y'all been doing this. You know, been showing y'all this. I gave this to y'all for free. Do y'all remember this? This is what, class 153. I gave it to you. 150 I even did a class 150, or was it 151? 151 showed you how to take a photo, make your own mock-up, and add it to your mega mock-up file. Do y'all remember that? Because I need y'all to be remembering these things. The Genius version, it's going to be for sale, and that's what we were talking about, whether we're going to do a lifetime package where any of the elements that we add to it would be available in that lifetime package. If you want to pay upfront one time and just trust that we're going to put some awesomeness in there, because you're going to start with ever so many substrates, and then we'll update it as we get more substrates. So the other option is you can buy them per substrate that you need. You know how you can go on Etsy now, you can buy a mock-up for like $10 per mock-up or $20 per mock-up. It will be something like that, where you can buy them per mock-up, but then you have to worry about you know, pulling them on the artboard and organizing them. If you're a lifetime member, then we're going to give you the layout where it has all of them already laid out, because you have lifetime access. You'll have access to all of the pieces. So right now, if you had lifetime access, you would have access to everything that's on here, plus anything new that we add. So we're going to add the obituaries. Let me go through the list. This is a good time to go through that list, y'all. Somebody asked about adding the dresses, obituary, the gravestone wrap, not just the casket blanket, but the gravestone wrap, fans for the service, cufflinks, because you know we have the tie on there, so cufflinks might be a good one. The pocket square. I will tell y'all this, I did a pocket square for one of my good friends, and the pocket square had pictures of the kids on it for the person that had passed away, so that the kids felt like, you know, part of them was there with him. So I think that was I'd never seen that before, but that was something that was kind of come up with at the last moment, and it ended up really beautiful. You have, you know, socks if you want to do socks, and they're dress socks. So you could actually, you know, make coordinating pieces that go with something that may mean a lot to somebody. You just don't know. The dog tags are on there. That's a popular item that maybe people don't want to be flashy and wear a whole shirt, but they'll wear a dog tag. I have scarf, like if you want to do a nice like ladies or men's scarf and sublimate that, and then that way that's something that people could wear that's still dressy and classy, but not necessarily, you know, a t-shirt. The slates, I don't know if you've all seen those, but the sublimation slates are great for this type of thing. The clocks. So like I said, if you get the lifetime, anytime we come up with one of these substrates, you'll be adding to that. Do you see what I'm saying? And then that way you have a whole catalog. Eventually, you know, maybe it'll probably even be more than one page that you can print out, take to the funeral homes, or have on your website as a digital mock-up. How many times do I have to say yes? I'm trying to talk over here. It's interrupting me. Photoshop. Come on. But yeah, so now you have something that you can present to the funeral homes. You also could do the same thing with the Automizer package that we're going to do for the party stuff. So we'll have a different package for graduation versus party versus adult party versus kids party. So you want to be aware of like what you're purchasing, what all is going to be in there, but also how this is a marketing material. This is what it is. It's marketing for you. It's not just something that's cute. And yes, it's cute and it has a function, but this is a way to expand how you make money. That's why we're doing it, okay? Because literally, I could throw these things at y'all and be like, "Hey, yeah, y'all have fun with this," but I want you to like really, start using this. Just like when you send your kids to do the fundraisers and they have like the shirts and the chocolates or whatever else, you basically gonna have the same thing. All right, I'm just replacing some of these images here, y'all. All right, what else? Garden flags. Coach Elena had a mirror frame that she actually sells as a substrate. And I think that would be an excellent one for a memorial project. Apparently, I got to stop talking and pay attention to this thing because it's just hanging there, waiting for me to do some work. Let's see, what else? Y'all said something else tonight. I'm going to put it on my list. Yes, Helena, yes. There will be separate packages. But if you buy like the individuals, let's say you bought the one for remembrance, and maybe there are 3 things that you don't have for remembrance that they have for the party favorites. Then you can just buy those individual party favorite ones and add them to your template. You can mix and match them all you want. All right. Okay, y'all talking about this lifetime access. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. Y'all be waiting for the templates to unlock. Yeah, listen, this is why I love y'all, because y'all are actually excited. Most memberships that I have, I promise I don't even check on them. It'll be 6 months down the road and I'll be like, "Oh, okay, that unlocked." But y'all stay on me. Yeah, it's been 7 days. Oh Lord. But I think is 169 should be uploaded now. Usually they're gonna upload 7 days after we have the live class, or within 7 days of having the live class. All right, so I'm just gonna change out this foreground image. And y'all see, even this isn't like, this is the free template I gave y'all. This mega mock up here, I gave y'all this for free with your classes. If you have I think class 153 might have been the most recent thorough one. But the genius one, you won't have to do all of this. You'll do your exporting one time, and then the thing about this is, yes, it mocks it up, but it doesn't give it to you in the printable format. So the Automizer also, here's the thing too, it also puts these things in a printable format. So if you're gonna print it as a banner, it's there in the appropriate size. If you're gonna print it as the casket insert, it's going to be the appropriate size. And of course you can resize it, but everything is already there how you need it to be. The mock-up is just a general idea. So if somebody picks what they want off of this mock-up, you still may have to arrange that in a printable file later. But at least it gives them something to look at and have an idea of what they want before they go wasting your time. All right. All right. So I'm seeing comments and stuff now. All right. So and then for the ribbon was a different one. So the ribbon will be separate because I gave y'all too much already. I'm already in trouble. So the ribbon has another kind of layout because the ribbon is long and skinny, right? I'll show you that we have a ribbon, but I won't do it for you because I will get in trouble. Just letting you know, I'm already probably in trouble right now. But you know, I stay in trouble about y'all. I must have moved it. Oh well, so I'll show you the ribbon later. So when we do the full Automizer, I'll show you every last one of them, including the ribbon. So the ribbon here will update too, just like these automatically did. Okay, so so I'll get that together. Then what you can do is you can turn off the things. Let's say you only want to sell these 4 things in the front. That's why I made the front like where the objects are bigger, and then you can keep the other things in the back smaller. But you just want to give them that idea. So they can say, oh, well, what's that? And we'll put the words underneath it. So it'll say journal, pillow, baseball jersey, ribbon, you know, mask, etc. And then you can even put your prices there. So now this becomes a price list. Guess what? You can post this on your Facebook page immediately when you have this resource, because then people can stop asking you how much for that tumbler, how much for this, how much for that. And like Coach Chris is going to teach you in the marketing class for this is, hey, just offer them a bundle discount. Say they'll get 10% off the entire order if they order multiple items, or at least so many of those items. And then you can talk about bulk orders in general. If you're going to do 30 shirts versus 1 shirt, or if you're going to do 3 of the items versus 1 item, or 10 of the items versus 1 item, because you're designing one time. Did y'all see? We designed one time. Okay, so I'm going to show y'all this again when the Automizer is fully ready. I just wanted to give y'all a little teaser, want to show you a little something, talk and see who is going to be coming to the workshop in Texas this Sunday, and who's going to be going to the workshop in New Jersey 2 Sundays from now, so that we can be ready for y'all, okay? All right, let's see. Coroplast or foam board. Are you saying what to use for the inserts? Yes, y'all know you can do so many different type of materials, but they even have upgraded materials like there is something, I forget, Max Metal. They have it's foam, but it has like a metal front to it. So you know how with corrugated signs, you can kind of see the corrugation, you can see the vertical lines. A material such as the metal one that I was telling you about, it just has a very thin aluminum facing to it, but the core of it is foam, so it's a dense foam, so it's lightweight, but it's really sturdy, and it has a very, very nice flat finish, and you can't see like if you laminate it over the top of it, you don't see any ridges whatsoever. But most people are happy with the Coroplast, or you can even use, I would use foam core versus the Coroplast, only because the Coroplast, a lot of times you will see those lines, and it may not be a big deal like on a yard sign, because most times you're viewing a yard sign from far back, but when people are really close to and approaching the casket, you may want to have a nicer, finer surface material that once you lay your vinyl out to it, because those are usually printed with solvent vinyl. But I'm sure, oh, I have an idea. I want to see y'all do this. I have an idea. Satin fabric, because I did this for a portrait. We could do portraits on there too. Okay, y'all got me excited now. Okay, so I did a portrait for the same young lady that I did the pocket square for. The satin fabric has a really beautiful sheen to it. It almost looks pearlescent. So if you use the satin fabric, why don't y'all do casket liners? Think about this. With a foam backing, and you just use the 3M permanent spray adhesive. And I've done that time and time again. You don't have to sew anything. No offense to the sewers out there. But you don't have to sew anything. You just do your 3M tack on the fabric, and you also put the same 3M tack on the surface. It makes it permanent. When you spray both sides and give it a little time to air out, it makes a permanent contact once you get it on there. So you can actually put that satin fabric on that foam board. Do you know how beautiful of a liner that would be? And it would match, because most of the time they have satin lined already. Or yeah, you could do canvas as well. So y'all, this lifetime access might not happen because I'm just over here typing and adding to the list. So we're talking about doing a canvas, the satin fabric lined, so that will be the insert. I'm sure we'll have several other things as well. All right, the baseball jerseys. And let me see if I can get you all a source for those baseball jerseys. Because I have them mocked up on here, but some people have the ones that have the black piping on them. And some, I use the ones that are fully white. Okay, and again, class is not until Wednesday. What's today, Tuesday? Oh, it's Monday. Y'all, I'm early. That's why y'all nervous. I'm like, where's the class? Where's the class? I'm never this early, but I needed to get this out of the way so that so I can get y'all excited, number one. And number two, we can actually start getting ready for the expo and the workshop. Like, this is a combination I haven't seen done like this before. So I'm excited to be inspired by the expo. You know, have our little fun time. We'll have our little happy hour after the expo. And then that Sunday is going to be grind time, but we're going to have so much fun. Like, we're going to have fun Saturday and Sunday. Original Unique says sublimation of fabric is amazing. Use it frequently, and it's always a winner with clients, especially when you give them as gifts. So yeah, sublimate on that nice fabric canvas. You can find canvas fabric that's sublimatable, as well as the satin fabric. I'm telling you, that satin fabric, if you put it into a poster frame and you have a really nice frame, everybody in that family is going to want that. And this it's actually cheaper than doing canvas. Did y'all know that? Because I buy the same canvas to go inside of a frame, and when I do the very large images, and class 110 will show you how to collage. Look at class 110. That's actually my dad's memorial. I did his really large frame poster. It was actually, they wanted to do a printed poster and it looked really bad. So I opted to do, because it was like a stretched out one picture. It was just stretched out and it would look weird. So I did a collage, and that is the very collage that I did May of 2010. So what y'all are looking at is what I actually did as a project May of 2010. And y'all get to have a piece of daddy in the academy, because I'm telling you, he's all up and throughout here. Y'all probably hear me say daddy said at least once a day. So class 110, I believe it's 110, shows you how to take those different images. Instead of cutting each one out, shows you how to fade off the edges and blend them together, make a collage, and then have a main central image. Everybody wanted one of those when we were done with the funeral. Of course, I gave it to my granny to keep, but everybody else wanted one as well. So we ended up reprinting some after the fact, and I printed them on canvas. I printed them on canvas, put them in the frame, but you could also print on the satin fabric. It's really inexpensive. Costume satin is very inexpensive, and it can go a long way with your craft projects, or we call them craft projects, but these are definitely keepsakes and memorials. Oh, you did satin in the picture frame for your sister. Awesome. Yep, the satin, original unique. You used that for your godmother's funeral last month, and everyone wanted more. And I'm sorry for your loss, love. I'm very sorry. And you got lots of follow-up orders from giving a gift. I'm telling you. And plus, you're doing it with love. You're putting quality into it. People are used to just, being thrown products. You're not throwing them products. You're giving them an experience. And that's what Coach Chrissy is going to talk to y'all about in the marketing part. What you're doing with your business is not a product. It's not even a service. It is an experience. So when people come to your lab, when people come to wherever it is that you create, even if it's digitally, they're going to understand that they have a certain experience. Your mock-ups are going to look good. Your products are going to look good. Your designs are going to look amazing. Like, you're going to be able to stand out from your competition. And these are the tools that we're developing on this side. So we can literally have you hit the ground running. You should not be in fear of, what do I do if I get this order? You have coaches right now. If you had 100 all over shirt order from doing this mock-up, I'm telling you what's gonna happen right now. Y'all gonna put this mock-up out and you're like, oh shoot, I actually got an order. I got an order for, 20 all over shirts. I don't want to do 20 all over shirts tiled. And of course, if you have the split template, we have some people like LaQuisha who did over 70 shirts for one order tile. So it can be done with the split template. But you may want to contact one of our coaches who have a large format printer and even a large format press. Do y'all get what I'm saying here? They have a certain price that they can do the prints for you. And if you need them to actually press your shirts too, if they have that capability, they will. So now you and your coaches are not going to be like, you know what, you better tell your customers that I printed those shirts. No, your coaches are going to be like, make it look like you did a great job. I'll even drop ship if I need to. That's what your coaches are going to do for you. Okay. So make sure if you need that type of help outside of design that you contact a coach that also has the ability to do the print services. Okay. Coach G said, let's go. Coach G has a large format printer, large format press, ready to help you go. Yep, $2 per yard at Walmart. That costume satin is very inexpensive for the value that you can make out of $2 worth of fabric. Y'all better come on with it. I'm just looking at the casket liner right now, and I know that if it was in satin versus like even like a glossy vinyl, people would prefer, I guarantee you, that's not even $2 worth of fabric. That's not even $1 worth of fabric. Well, no, because it's a yard. So you're gonna be able to, after 1 yard that's $2, you're gonna be able to make at least 2 panels. Okay. So for $1 worth of fabric and probably $1 worth of, if you go to the dollar store and get your foam board, and you may want to make sure that it's either white or black. You don't want to color, one that has color backing, like don't get the green one or anything because you can see through the white. Get you probably a white if you can get white. Foam board. Cut it real clean, like make sure you're neat with it. And then you're going to take the satin fabric, wrap it around it. So if any one of my coaches wants to show that on live, I think that would be an excellent project to show. Turn $2. Here, this is a good heading. Turn $2 into, I've seen people selling those things for $100 easy. $100 and better. So go on Etsy, see how much they're selling them things for. And then what you want to do, if you do want to make the back look clean, then you do want to back it with some other type of very sturdy, nice looking paper or something. Just like, when you get something that has all the fabric kind of hanging off the back, you don't want to see the fabric hanging off the back. So you want to cleanly put something on there just in case if it happens to fall forward while they're closing the casket or open it, they won't look at the back and they'll be like, ooh, what's that? Take care of your products now. We're going to give you all the tips and tricks. Hot knife makes it easy to work cutting it. Look at y'all. Y'all are giving the tips today. Come on, throw me the jewels. I love it. I love it. Chrissy said, Coach Chrissy said, it's not if, it's when you get an order like that. Oh, you're going to get an order like that. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Don't be afraid of money. Don't be afraid of the orders because that's what we're here for. That is what, if you can't even design right now and you show this mock-up, you screenshot this and you said, hey, this is what I can do. And you put yourself out there like that. Guess what? If you can't do it, there's a coach who wants to show you how to do it. So if you got this order and say it's a, G, what you say these orders be looking like? G got a $10,000 order here, a $5,000 order there, even if it's a $1,000 order, right? $1,000. I don't even have enough fingers for 1,000, right? So you're getting $1,000 for the order. You can come over here and pay a measly little 1 hour session. Or you can just pay your coach to design a PNG for you, which if you have to do that, you're in a rush. I get it. The coaches can design PNGs. Usually they're starting out around $25 to design it for you, right? But you're only getting the PNG. You don't get the Photoshop file. You want the Photoshop file, you have to get the coaching to go with it. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? If you want the Photoshop file, you need the coaching because we're not just giving away Photoshop files for somebody else to do what they want willy-nilly, right? You get the PNG file if you want just the art. But if you really want to learn, then a coach can help you walk through your own template, show you what to do, and typically within an hour, maybe 2 hours, your design will be done. So figure out how much your coach charges per hour. Some charge 35, some may charge 50 or better. I don't know. I know when I was doing one-on-ones, I charged up to $200 an hour, and I still had to shut down because it wasn't enough time to do one-on-ones. So figure out what your coach charges for one-on-one time, and they can help walk you through that session. Why would you pay for P&Gs like it's Etsy when I'm literally giving you all the tools? Your coaches want you to do this. Your coaches want to teach you how to do this. Okay? Why, and I could tell you why I would, sell you the fish instead of teaching you how to fish, because that would be the profit part of it. But that's not why I'm in this. I'm in this to help you grow your business. So your craft, I want you to go from crafting to entrepreneur to enterprise. And essentially, I want you to be at legacy. So we're going to have these levels. So legacy is when you got your kids involved. Legacy is when you have something past retirement. Legacy is when you have something to leave in your community and you have something community based. Eventually, we're going to get to the legacy part. I'm getting us out of this crafting mode. Y'all aren't crafters anymore. Hello? Y'all aren't crafters anymore. Don't let it, we call ourselves crafters, but don't let nobody call you a crafter. Okay, does that sound about right? So we can love crafting, but we're not crafters. We're entrepreneurs. We're business people. We're business women and men, okay? Okay? And I want y'all to treat it as such. So then now that you're an entrepreneur, you're looking for enterprise. Enterprise is when you're scaling things where they're operating on their own. You can hire people. You can fire people, even your own family if you needed to hire and fire. Whatever it is to get to that enterprise level. And then essentially our goal is to create legacy. Okay? And that's for our communities. That's for your bloodline. That's for even if your little aggravations don't want to be a part of your organization right now and they don't want to be a part of the legacy. Our goal is to make it so cool, so fun, so interesting that they want to be a part of it. Okay, so I hope to have something where y'all send me your little aggravations, send them to me, and I'll get them interested in this business. Okay. Yes, and that's why I love y'all for real too. For real. Okay. Yes, like you can do more expensive ways. They have metal panels. They have all kind of illustrious materials you can use for those panel inserts. But I'm telling you, if you make it look good and you give it, you basically give it your own appeal. You can take the back of that and use a material like the faux leather. I'm giving all kinds of tips today. So the faux leather you can put on the back, and you can actually use a soldering iron. They also, call them wood burning tools. If you get a wood burning tool kit, and you can, once you place that material on the back, you can cut it with the soldering iron so it offers a really clean looking finish, and it'll look like leather on the back and the satin on the front. I'm just saying, y'all have options. You can even take and put it's not batting. What is it called? Help me out, Coach Q. It's not the batting. Oh, is it called batting? It might be quilter's batting. But basically, it's the same thing they put inside of comforters and covers. So it kind of makes it look plush. You could do that. We're just giving out all kinds of gems. Okay? Tora says, got me all kinds of hype over here. That's what I was hoping for. And I know that we almost at 5 o'clock. Some of y'all been watching me while y'all waiting to clock out, but it's okay. I know our goal is to exit the 9 to 5, so I ain't gonna say it too loud just in case you're at your job. I know what it feels like. I know I don't even say job. It hurts me. It pains me to say that. I say job, just over broke. I'm trying to tell y'all, I know we're all wanting to get there comfortably. I get it. So if you at your job and it's about that time, then I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And they charging $160 to $165. Tracy says for inserts on Etsy. I'm seeing y'all's comments come in later. But yes, $160 to $165. If you can't take $5 and you don't make that $5 work for you, and you don't get that $26 blanket and go charge $300 for it, and you don't go get this, I can show you a resource right now that ships next day for these banners. If you can't find a local one, next day for the banners that people are using for the grave covers, next day they can ship them, as long as you have your RDN by 10 a.m. Okay? And I will share that resource on my free supply list, okay? Which, if I get off of this computer, I'll have the free supply list ready for y'all today. I keep saying that, but I keep getting involved in stuff like this, and it's like I'm all over the place, and I just want to give and help, and yeah, it's a lot. Uh-oh, you got another one, Coach Chrissy. Network, network, network. I'm telling y'all, that's what we are all about. And we have really been, walking it like we talk it, especially more recently. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the network, for supporting the network, for being a part of the academy, even if you're not a part of the academy and you've never bought anything, you all are so supportive and here and really showing that you want to learn, you want this to be a resource for you. So I'm going to keep doing my free stuff, because honestly, free is what got me here. Because if you can imagine, you can see what my free content is like, right? Just imagine what the paid content is like. I'm going to leave it at that. If I do all of this for free, imagine how much love and community and heart that I put into the stuff that I actually have people pay for. And look at what I charge versus what other people charge. Please, please, please. I want y'all to see that there's real deal love, like here. There's real deal, like setting you up for success. I'm not setting y'all up just to pay money and do nothing with. The whole system is designed for you all to be successful, because it's not really your individual membership that makes me better. It's when you're successful and you can tell people how successful you are, and then you send more people this way, more people get help, and that creates a success for me. So we are partners. We have a symbiotic relationship. You share your affiliate link, you're going to get 50% of whatever sales of whoever you send my way, because we are partners and we are both invested in this process. And I want y'all to see that and understand that I'm for real about that, okay? Didi said, I found Dr. Shanon on Friday. These past few days, I learned so much and bought a template to practice on. It was meant for me to find her. I can't wait. Till I can give my testimony. I can't wait either. Oh yeah, I need testimonies, y'all. They don't have to be long and drawn out. I like stuff like this. Like I'll screenshot that as testimonies. I need testimonies. I got to put stuff like that on the website. I've had so many over the past couple of years that I don't do stuff like that. I get so caught up in doing the work with y'all, and I get so excited in the projects. But I have to do just like I'm telling you all to do. We're all doing this together. I have to get testimonials and put on my website. You all are going to have that challenge too. Testimonials to put on your website. And you see, everything that I'm doing, y'all are learning and implementing at the same time. So you should be growing at a much faster rate than me, because I had to learn the hard way. Okay? I'm trying to pull it together the easy way for y'all. Yep. Chantel says all the coaches sitting with their arms crossed and eyebrows up. Free. I think I felt that. All right, so tomorrow, Coach Chrissy, let me know, tomorrow are we on for our special presentation? And can I say what the special presentation is if we are, or would you prefer to do Wednesday? I'm open either way. You need to do it. Let me see if we still got Coach Chrissy here. Then I can go ahead and give that announcement here on the live. All right, Tina, I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna tell nobody. How can you get the affiliate link? Oh, yeah, I was going to show y'all the website. Perfect opportunity to do that. Let's see how. Let's go ahead and take y'all to the academy. So the affiliate link where that you get 50% off is the academy. You don't even have to be a paid member to refer people. So if you're looking for a little hustle to get your membership money up, this is perfectly it. You can actually just sign up for one of the free classes. As long as you signed up for one of the free classes, then you can sign up to be an affiliate. Let me see here. If I can find it from here, I think there is a link for the affiliate. And I have it on my free supply list I'm supposed to be sharing with y'all. The supply list is a Google sheet, so it's updated regularly. So instead of everybody else giving y'all like a PDF, and you know supplies change over time and suppliers change, I'm going to, if you sign up for my supply list, I'm going to give you the link to my personal spreadsheet that has all of my links on it. Like even the motorcycle cart, even when Amazon give me 3 pennies for every motorcycle cart I sell, I still I still pump it. All right, so this is the website. We're looking for the affiliate link. It is. You know what? I need to put it on my supply list. It's not on the supply list. So I will put that on the supply list so you all will never lose it. But once you sign up, it's easy to access it through your portal, your customer portal. All right, so here is, I knew it was just the word /affiliate. So you can just go to the Innate Academy and do /affiliate. All right, so it's going to ask you to log in when you do that. So go ahead and make sure that you have a login. If you do not have a login, then I think the easiest way to create a login is to just register for one of the free products. And you don't even have to be a member to see the free products. Oh, shoot, I forgot I was supposed to do something live. All right, so not just for the class. I say every time I go live, I'm gonna do like a lottery type of deal. All right, so is anyone here not a member yet? Are you not a member yet? If you're not a member, give me a 2 in the chat. Let me know. If you are not a member, give me a 2 in the chat. If you're not a member, give me a 2 in the chat. Let me see how many non-members. Rona, why aren't you a member yet? Rona, you stay on the roster. you stay checking in and working on templates. Well, you probably have just about everything. You are the Pokemon queen. You've collected them all. Okay, let me see how many 2s I get. If you're already a member, give me a 1. If you're already a member, give me a 1. Give me a 2 if you are not a member, and a 1 if you are a member. All right, look, proud member. Okay, I see the 1s popping up. I see those 1s. Okay, so normally, let me see, I got 2s and I have 1s. Oh, looks like it's time to do something for my A1 day ones, my tried and trues, because I've been doing stuff for the new folks, and I'm seeing a lot of 1s here. A lot of 1s. Okay, so if you are a member, I got you, Rona, baby. And I'm glad, and I'm sure this is one of those things that give us an opportunity to kind of get our minds and our spirits together. So I hope that anything that we can do right now is helping get you through some things. Okay, trust me, I understand, baby. I understand. Okay, so I have, let's see, it is 5:02. I am going to do something here. All of a sudden, telling y'all how to become an affiliate too. I'm gonna do some. So y'all hang on for a second. All my ones. And if you are two, but you just happen to join today within this time frame, then you will see it too. Because what it's gonna be, it's gonna be in your it's going to be in your coupon code. You know how you have your unlocking your unlocking classes, and you have your credit card, and the credit card gives you the codes. It's going to be something special that I put there, and it's going to disappear within 20 minutes of me putting it. Okay, so the people that are live right now will be the ones that can take advantage. Anybody else, if you can't take advantage of it, that means you did not have access to the membership at that time, and I can't do anything for you. Okay, because this was really simple. All right. So let me show you here. If you want to be an affiliate, just come down. Oh, you don't even have to go all the way down. I have a section just for free stuff. And I haven't put anything in the freebies in quite some time. I might put a little some in the freebies. If y'all have never done this Beginner Bites mock-up course, that was really powerful. It gets you to see, if you've never done any of my classes, this gets you to see what a real class looks like for free. Let's see. So sign up for that one. Y'all go sign up for that one. If you've never done any of the classes before, you just are curious of what the classes look like, these happen to be all people who have never been to the academy. This was literally a class that I did for free just to kind of show people what my teaching was like. You see, when you teach people, when you show people stuff, you have to show your value. And sometimes the way that you can show that value is by doing something free, because people wonder, hey, if this is what the free stuff is like, man, I bet that paid junk is worth it. You know, I call my little junk. I call my little junk too. So if I ever say little or junk or whatever, just know my junk is little too. Even though we got big ish popping over here. Okay, so you get a chance to see what this course looks like, and the full version of this course is course number 122. But this is the beginner version of it, where it's all merged together. 122 is phenomenal. You could change the shoes out to high heels, or you could change them out to Jordan 1s. You could change the jeans out. You could change the color of the shoes. So you have green Chucks. You could have red Jordans. You could have pink high heel shoes. You could change the color of the shirt. It has so many things going on with it. So like I said, when I try to develop resources for y'all, I try to make sure that that is, you know, fully what you need to get going. Okay, I promise y'all there's nothing half behind over here, period. Okay, all right, so sign up for that class. When you sign up for that class, you'll be a member. You know, of course, it'll make you log in and everything. When you log in, so now you bought that class for the free ski, for the free $99. You are now officially a part of the Innate Academy, even if it's a free class, y'all. I really, like I said, I look out. I really do look out. Okay, so that's here. Then I can go to my affiliate from here. You see that? Click on my name, affiliate, and check this out. These are all, this is the link that takes everybody to the full academy. This is the link that takes someone to a specific membership. If you go down a specific class, let's say somebody say, hey girl, what class is that? You go right here, go to copy URL right there, right? And then you go share it with them and say, hey, this is my template. This is where I got this from. And the reason why I'm sharing with y'all 50% on this stuff is because I want you to know that we don't have to be stingy with these resources, especially when the person sharing them with y'all is getting in trouble every day for giving away free stuff. Okay? Just letting y'all know. I take the heat just for y'all. Okay? So I am going to create something. It is 5:07, and I promise y'all I'm finna get off of this live in the next 3 minutes. So 5:10, you will have until 5:30. So you can do this on your phone, whatever you need to do. Okay, I'm going to put a coupon code that will be good for any product. Any product. Any product. Okay? I don't have any live classes on there right now, so I don't have to worry about y'all missing signing up for Chorus split template class and then having to reject something because you used the credit in the wrong place. So you can use it on the split template. You can use it on something that hasn't opened up yet. And hint, I'm going to go ahead and put up a placeholder for class for Wednesday. So if you happen to use your coupon code for that one and you will be attending the live class, that is the way that you can get the 3 free mock-ups instead of the 1. The 3 free Automizer genius mock-ups instead of just the 1. Okay? All right, so you will have to check. Let me get off live so I can make it. You will have to have this done before 5:30, so y'all have 20 minutes, and that's it. And don't tell nobody else, because if they wasn't on the live, then they ain't get it, they ain't got it. Okay? So this is just for you all who are on the live tonight. I'm going to go ahead and update that coupon code. It'll be a separate coupon code from what you normally see. And okay, yeah, I'm just going to put I'm not even going to tell y'all what the coupon code is. Okay? Because I will get in way too much trouble. Okay? So if you are a member, and if you are not a member, if you join the membership within the next, I'll say, give yourself 10 minutes so that you can apply the coupon code so that y'all won't be frantically asking where the coupon code is. When you join, let me see if I have it on this membership, because this is a play membership, you know. I'm going to go to my products and let's see if I have access to it. This is exactly where you're going to go. So even if you're a new member and you're just not getting on, if you're a new member, you're at least you're going to see this 67%. Or you're going to see 60%. Boom or boom. Boom or boom. Okay? The code, I will not say it online, because then I have to deal with whether people use the code correctly or incorrectly. I do not want to do that again. That was a lot of manual work. That was not an itemized type of situation. That was very hands-on. Okay, so you're going to go to here. If you are a VIP member, you'll see the credit there. And if you are a standard member, you'll see the credit here. It's going to be a code that tells you it's going to be specifically for this class that y'all witnessed today. Okay? And if you're already coming to the live class, then you'll be able to use it on anything else. And if you just already have everything, I have to do something for y'all later. Okay? Yep. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make that available, and I will see y'all. I don't know if I'll see y'all later today, but I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Okay? I'm not sure if Coach Chrissy said, oh, Coach Chrissy, did you ever say you could do tomorrow? I don't know. Coach Chrissy might have signed off. But y'all be looking out, because if Coach Chrissy can do tomorrow, then we have a major interview tomorrow and a big event that's going on. Okay, so just tune in to YouTube. Go ahead and make sure that your bell is on for notifications. And let me get off this thing, because I don't want nobody asking me for extra minutes. All right, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all dearly, and until next time, bye.